craft with vision, we speak through art, creating moments that stir the heart. Every post and every stream carries the echo of heaven's dream. Church media, bold and free, we are the eyes the world will see. We craft with vision, we speak through art, creating moments that stir the heart. Every post and every stream carries the echo of heaven's dream. We are the voice behind the scenes, telling his story through powerful screens. From lens to light, we share his grace. In every shot, we find our place. Lights on, kingdom called, we stand to serve. We give our all, pixels and purpose, hearts aligned, spreading the gospel frame by frame in time. Church media, we rise and shine to lift his name through every line. We craft with vision, we speak through art, creating moments that stir the heart. Every post and every stream carries the echo of heaven's dream. From churches near and far we come, different voices united as one. Trained.
Hi everyone, so welcome to my live stream for today. I'm both on TikTok and YouTube. I hope the sound is okay today. Now, if you have any question, you can ask me. You can put it in the comment section and I'll try to answer. If I don't have an answer, I'll refer it back to anybody to be able to answer. Hey, Nana Joa, you are on my live today. How are you? Okay, so this week I promised to go live some of the days which I didn't. It's just because I've been quite busy planning. I think I was planning a funeral for someone. It's a lot of work, but I'm done now, so we can continue. Now, within the week, somebody, a church messaged me that they needed some items for their live streaming. Now, the challenge they are having is they want to have an equipment which the budget is around 55,000. I mean, that's that kind of budget is going to be difficult to get a 2-camera setup. So the decision I've made on their behalf is to get them one camcorder for their live streaming, and then I have to get them one R, which is more or less refurbished because there's no R in the system. Now, the reason why we like R is because of the clean HDMI output. The rest are also able to do clean HDMI output, but R is able to record. The rest of them you cannot record when you are outputting through the HDMI cable port. So this is the solution I have for them. Now, they have the 55,000 that they want to start with. So I'm getting them a camcorder. I have them there. I'll do a video on some of the items I've gotten for them. So I send them a budget, and we budgeted for one camcorder. Now it looks like the SA11 is not in the system that much. So now you see a lot of SA60B, which is a 4K camera. Yeah, so I got them one of that camera. Then I got them a refurbished Canon R. It's still neat. How much was that? I think that with an adapter is around 16,000. Now this is the idea. Since they want to also be able to take pictures at the same time do video, I'm getting the R so that with the person doing the cutaway with the R can once in a while take pictures. So it's not any big church. So if you are very good, I have done that before. I've gone to a program doing gimbal and at the same time I was taking pictures. Even though I have a photographer doing it, I realized that my pictures were even nicer because of the angle and the composition I was doing. So I have to train them. I have to get somebody who can do the Canon R, which means they need a lens. We budgeted for 50 mm so that later they can get other lens. If you have something around 24 to 105 later, is going to help them. So they will be able to take the picture at the same time. They can also use it for the live streaming. The other option is that they can also use it to do their short videos. When they have a program, they can do the intro video, interview, and all of that. Okay, so that was the decision I made for them, and I'll be getting everything ready this week, and I will go and set it up for them, and then try and see how to train them to be able to use it. So we've gotten one Osego stream. We also got a transmitter, 2 tripod, one bigger one and one smaller one with a dolly. Yeah, and then we were able to get 2 SD cards, some other things, 2 I think batteries. We have batteries. We have HDMI cable for the main camera. So they are going to have one main camera, which is the Canon SA60B, which is a 4K camera. Okay. So I will set it up for them this week, and then we'll see how it's going to look like. I'll give you a feedback on that. So if you are at church, you are struggling. Now, I see a lot of you sending me messages in my DM. It's not easy answering all these questions. Even as I'm here doing this video, I'm the only one here doing it. My guys work in the office. They are not supposed to work today, so they are not here. So a lot is going on. My company is also at the other end, and the church media is also at the other end, and there's other things I'm doing. So it's difficult answering all of your questions when you send me a DM. That's why it's very important to make sure you join my live. It's not every Sunday. I promise I want to come every Sunday, but sometimes it's difficult. So when you join the live, just leave your question you have for me, and I will try and answer them, okay? Somebody is asking me, what desktop PC do you use? Is it gaming? And what is the specs? So this is a gaming PC. I'm not that much of a PC type of person, even though I know what I want. So let me check. Now, one thing I wanted was to have a graphic card that was quite better. And they gave me GeForce RTX 3060. It was quite high in Ghana here. So that's what I'm using. I want to see if I can. Okay, let me get you the spec. DXDAG. So this is a gaming PC. As you can see in the background, this is how it looks like. So it's a gaming PC. I wish to get more. So, and I have 32 gig RAM. So it's i5. I don't know. I asked the guy to give me i7. I think I came back and realized this was i5. So, and then 2.90 CPU. when the graphic card. So I was more concerned. My attention was more on the graphic card because I want to be able to edit and all of that. And so I normally advise churches that if you want to have your live streaming desktop, you better build it to have the graphic on it. As I mentioned the last time, you can output three HDMI from this so that you can send different feed to wherever you want to send it to. Okay. So that is what I have. No one speaks about Nikon cameras for the live streaming. Sorry, I haven't been using Nikon camera. Next week I'll be with my church, the church. They have Nikon camera at the studio, so I may try and do a video on it. But I know a lot of people have been talking about the Nikon camera, especially when it comes to video. I haven't used it. I don't want to use different cameras. Yeah, just for a reason, especially when it comes to editing, to work with all of this. Okay, so then I think there was a question up there. Let me quickly go for it. And then, please, how do we stream on TikTok using vMix? vMix, you can't use vMix to stream on TikTok. So you can download the TikTok studio. You can send a video directly. If you are using vMix already, for example, if I'm doing production in vMix and I can't use the same video feed into the TikTok live studio, what you have to do is to just click on the extend on the vMix, and it's going to send this video out. You can also make use of the NDI. It will send it to the TikTok live studio. Then you can use it. There's an app. There's an application I use. Restream, I think, is able to do that. OBS, you can do your size to get the vertical. But this, what I'm using right now is YOLO Box Ultra, and I can I can do my video to be vertical. But I decided to do it this way because I've connected my computer to the live stream so that if somebody asks a question, I can answer them. I want to come meet you personally at your church, but time doesn't allow me. Make time. My church starts 8 to 10:30, so you can come. It's not every Sunday I'm there. Some of the Sundays I'll be doing the tour. Okay. Mines Kid, how are you doing? I plan to call you today, so I'll do that. So okay, so the Nikon, the Nikon guy, what is his name? Yeah, he's really talking about his Nikon. So I'm going to try it. As I mentioned, next week I'll be with my church, church. We have a Nikon camera there. We are starting the church this week. It's a church platform that they've created for those who want to join digitally. So I'll be joining this week. I will try and see if I can actually do a live video from the studio and how the service is going to be like. And I understand that with Nikon, so you can record while you are streaming. Okay, so I'll look at that. I'll do some research on few Nikon cameras and see. One thing I also know is that Sony is also the same. It's able to stream and output it at the same time. So I think if I'm going to change from Canon, I'll go straight to Sony. But I will look at the Nikon when I go this week and see which one works. I'm trying to get some Sony cameras to see. The difficulty is that I don't want to be changing lenses all the time. How much is the YOLO Box? This YOLO Box, this YOLO Box is more than a year now. But we can check their site. So let me check how much is their YOLO Box now. So this is Ultra. They have given $300 off. Now, the reason why I like the Ultra, even though I have switches, is because it's more portable. I can do location stream, okay, without having to struggle. I just put this on my tripod and connect the HDMI cable. I'm ready to go. So the Ultra is $1,299. Okay. My camera is blurred. There's nobody to control it for me. So let me do my hand this way to focus it back. Okay, so it's back. I should have locked the focus, but there's nobody to lock the focus for me. So it's $1,299. I'll try and see who is supplying in Ghana. Okay, so this is the Ultra. So they say mid-year deal 1,299. So I think mine, when I got it at the time, it was around 140 something dollars. That's quite huge. They now have the other one, so you can look at that. Okay. Please, I want a video on how to stream on TikTok using Vimeo. I don't know why you want to use Vimeo, because TikTok is having their own live studio. So I will not even want to do a video on it, because if you want to do a video on TikTok live studio, fine, because they have a studio. It just looks like how OBS works. So I don't know why you want to do that. So somebody's asking if the YOLO boss is durable. I think this is what I've been using for almost a year now. And at the point they have a challenge with some things, but I think it's been solved. So that's what I normally use for my live streaming, especially to TikTok and then to YouTube. I've not been having challenge once my internet is good. Durability is more plastic, right? So I've seen people use cage and all of that. I want to learn more on live streaming since it's a mission. Yes, you can live streaming once you know how to copy keys and put it in your software, you are good to go. It's not anything that much difficult. So those of you who are talking about Vimeo cannot enable you to stream to TikTok direct. Okay. People have different ways they want to try to do it. I don't think TikTok even allow it that much to go and get. There is this time, even when you take Instagram, we were using Yellow Dark. Is that the name? Yeah, we were using that to do streaming to Instagram until they introduce it now. Okay. One thing I realized about Prism Live is that you can actually stream to two different platforms. So if you're streaming to YouTube, it can be landscape and then to Instagram vertical. I saw it the last time. So try and get the TikTok studio. TikTok is having their own streaming platform. Okay. Try and get that. Somebody say my video is still going blur. Don't worry, I'm the only one here. There's nobody to help me. So if there's somebody here, I will have asked them to put it on lock for me. Where do you mostly buy your equipment? So this is a very good question. Where do I buy my equipment? I don't have one specific shop I buy from. I have a lot of them who are my friend actually. And you will see sometimes that I normally advertise some of them that I trust. The reason is that I've built trust with a lot of them over the years. So it's easy for me to go in for equipment MVP. I'm owing one. Digital Masters, he's having his light with me. I'm still owing him. And I think I'll send him the money this week. So I buy some things that I need, and I think Digital Masters is more in terms of selling out. One thing I also will look out for is durability, customer service, and then, I normally do all that, and the price. So if it's the same item in this shop and it's even a difference of 50 cedis, I will go for the person who is having it less the price. When it comes to cameras, I've been buying almost all my cameras from outside. I just got Canon C300 Mark II. I bought it used. The the price for the new one is quite high. Yeah, but I bought some new used one. It's good when it came. I bought that outside the country, and I got somebody coming in, and I bought a bag. The bag was $200, and that camera is quite big. And then I added some few things. So this microphone you are seeing here, I bought some extra ones for podcasts for the studio to rent. So I added some of these things to the bag, and the person brought them to me, $200, the bag. I mean, if I'm going to pay DHL and it counts, I have to pay tax. I'm going to pay more. So that is how they brought it. Or I look for people when they are coming to Ghana. And sometimes it's difficult getting people coming to Ghana. Okay. So I buy some of those things from outside. Some accessories, small accessories too, I can use AliExpress. But sometimes when I look at some of the vendors, like Bellsman, some of the prices, the difference is not that huge. So instead of waiting about 3-4 weeks to receive the item, I will buy it from there. If I think I'm in a hurry, I'll buy it from there. One other person I've been buying from, and people normally say he's expensive, is Go Pizzla. Yes, so I'm assured of quality, and I'm able to get from him. I've bought from Tech Arena before. I bought my drone and some few things from Tech Arena before. Impact Photos too is just a call away. I call him and I get items. So Digital Masters, Go Pixel, Impact Photos, I can go in for an item without paying straight up. I decide to get something, I could just call them, they should send it, and they will send it. And I will even send them the money later. They are not worried. The challenge with us Ghanaians is, people normally will disappoint you. Even my business that I'm doing, if I tell you how much people are owing me, you'll be shocked. So because of that, if I don't receive 100% payment, I don't do anything. I prefer to go and sleep than going to be worried about now chasing a client to pay me my money. Okay. So I do all of them. So planning to bring you down to Ho area for you to have a masterclass with us. That's fine. I actually plan to come to Ho. I have even written a letter to PIWC auditorium to get the auditorium, but they wanted me to confirm from the general secretary. I haven't had the time to go and see the general secretary. I have to book an appointment to see him to vouch for the program. So here I am. Now this year we are having the Ghana Media Tech Expo. Okay, so I'm going to do a little explanation and then I'll come back to the question. Now, last year we did Church Media Masterclass, right? But this year we will be doing the Church Media Masterclass, but it will have specification in terms of the category. So if you pick this Saturday, we will only do, if we are doing photography, we'll do photography. If we are doing live streaming, just for the Saturday. Or we do half day. So photography for half of the day, so 4 hours, another 4 hours for live streaming. Then we pick another Saturday. So maybe 3 Saturdays we should be able to cover all this topic. The idea is that everybody have their own interests. We don't want the whole media team coming in. We want specific numbers, units coming in terms of their interests, so that we can actually have enough time to really learn. This time we will not be doing talking. It will be more of practical. Okay. So that's what we'll do. Then, so that is the Church Media Masterclass. But this year, I'm organizing the Ghana Media Tech Expo. That is for everybody. It's not a church media thing. So we will be having exhibition. We're having demo. We'll be having. I'm trying to even get some outside companies to, with their equipment, to even, if they will not come, but they will do demonstration online and all of that. And so we will have the exhibition side that's going to be free for everybody. You can come in. I'm going to be specific on even the vendors. Okay, I'm going to ask vendors if they will come, they will come. If they will not come, that's fine. But I'm going to look for vendors who are ready to come. And when they are coming, they will be running promo within the period. So there's some percentages that will be going down, so that when you come in, you can get the items. And then we'll be doing demonstration of items that you probably, equipment that you've not heard of before. So it's both media and tech. The reason why I brought in the tech is you need computer to do live streaming and other accessories, the memory and all of that. You need all of that. So that's why we are bringing that. We are trying to also see if we can bring in sound, so light and all of that. But as part of the program, we'll be having some mini conferences. So we have some which will be hosting creator stage. We have a creator stage where we have people, these influencers who are very good in terms of content, how they are able to make it. We'll be running that program for the first day. And then we will have church media zone that's going to be separated because of the live stream. We will do that purely live streaming and some few things. So basically that's how it's going to be. And I'm very sure the mini conference, we are not going to allow everybody to be registered. You have to register and you have to pay something for it to be able to be part of it. We want to limit the number. The room you are going to use probably can just take maybe 100 or 50 people. We'll divide it 50-50. Then there's going to be some other smaller rooms that's going to take less than 20, so that we have enough time for people when they come in. We will have another stage that's going to be doing demonstration. We'll have the vendors. We will be doing live streaming for the vendors. So vendors will come in and demonstrate and tell us the equipment they have. We'll be going stand by one stand to the other, have discussion with them so that you have a fair idea what they are selling. The location I want to use is Accra Digital Center. The other places are quite expensive. They are very, very expensive. 100,000, 120,000. So I'm trying to get the Accra Digital Center for us to use, and this should be happening in November. So I'm looking for people who wants to join the committee. If you want to join the committee, just send me a message and I will let you join the committee. I don't want a lot of people in the committee. 2 or 3 in a committee is fine by me. I personally can even organize the program myself. I don't want to break down, so I want people who wants to volunteer to come in to help, okay? So that is about the Ghana Media Tech Expo that will be happening. So try and attend. Okay, try and attend. I'm sure by this week or next week we should have the full date, and then we're going to start the promo. I'm also trying to see if I can bring Samsung in terms of their phones. Okay, so I did a video the last time on using your phone into your live stream, where you can convert from your port to HDMI. So I got this cable. One nice thing about this that I really like you. I was not seeing it on my other one is that this is the lighting for the iPhone 14, 13, 12. And one nice thing is that it's having the HDMI at this end and then still having the lighting port so that you can charge as you are streaming. This makes it look very nice. Okay. So this cable, I just bought it to test if it works. I've gone to Samsung to supply me some phones to see which of them will work. They are yet to reply to me. If they reply, fine. If they don't, it's their own loss. But this is the lighting cable, and I use this for iPhone 14, and it's working. Okay. So if you need this cable, you can get in touch with me. I'll get you some. I just have 2 of these. Okay. And it's working. So I'm going to be checking the 14 is connecting. If I get 13, I'll do a video on it. Now I have these Holy Land transmitters. If you want them, I can get them for you. But I have some few ones available. This is Type C, and this I have Type C, and then this is the lighting that is iPhone from the 14 down, and this is from Holy Land. So it's 850 Ghana cedis. Okay. When this came, I actually wanted to sell it very cheap. But what custom did to me, I was asking them for receipt. They couldn't even give me receipt. Then I also still have these transmitters, right? Now, I use these transmitters and they are quite good. I also want to be able to beat down the price, but custom. So this particular one is 2-in-1. So you have the transmitter and the receiver is 2. So you can send the feed to 2 different places at the same time. And then I have one which is transmitter and receiver. Okay. So if you need those ones, you can also get in touch with me. I'm not getting more questions on live streaming or any question in terms of church media, you can ask. Because I'm streaming on YouTube, I wouldn't want to bring people into my stream for TikTok, or else I'll have allow some of you as a guest to talk. Okay. So this week I'm going to release. I think I should be done with the website for the Ghana Media Expo, and so you can go and register, secure your seat. Everybody who will enter there will have to register for us to have the data on you before you have a tag to enter to go and look at the equipment that will be available. So if you know of any shop that you think I haven't been mentioning, kindly get in touch with me, and I'll send them a proposal. Okay, so that we bring them in. I think I can only accommodate about 20 shops. I'm looking at just 20 shops. So I'm trying my best to get the ones that have all the equipment that we need to use. Okay. Now, those of you who have been asking me for gimbal, I think the price for gimbal have gone down. When I bought mine, it was 2,000 something, 2,600. Right now, you can even get some at 1,900, even to the extent that you can get some 1,500. Now, I have passion for content creation. I want all of you to get a gimbal that you can use for your phone. We will have a time to learn how to use it. The last time I was even showing you a video of how I've been able to use it for a funeral I did. I even used it recently. And if I show you the videos I've been doing with my iPhone 15 Pro Max, if I show you, you will not know that it's iPhone. The quality is quite good. So I'll try and bring in some gimbals, very cheap. I think there is a new one from the 6. There is 7. 7. When I saw the price, it was quite okay. It's now cheaper, so anybody can get it. Okay, so you are doing a great job. We have AV matrix, but we don't know how to do the chroma and luma key. Oh, really? Okay. If you're in Ghana, you can get in touch with me. I will check for you. I've not been using AV matrix for a long time now, but I've used it before. It's easy to do. I think when you just go to the settings, you should be able to set your chroma key. That is, somebody's also a B&H. So I've been actually be buying my items from B&H. Even if it's a used item, I buy it from B&H because they have a repair shop that will look at the items and make sure what they are giving you is good, not just any used item. So yeah, I have not been buying from Amazon. No, I haven't bought from Amazon before. I think I bought something from Amazon, but it's not camera related. Okay. Now this headset I'm using, I got this from Bell Smile, and the sound quality, I don't know. I can't explain to you. I can't let you hear it, but this at 30% of sound, I still get it correct. Okay. So, and he says 650 Ghana cedis. I was a little surprised because if I play music right now, what I hear, I mean, it's so great. Any questions for me? Welcome, Benjamin. PCG Victory Congregation. You're welcome. Clarence Wood, you're also welcome to my life. My camera, I have to change this camera to a different one. It's defocusing. Sir John, you're also welcome, and thanks for. I think you are the number one gifter. You have the number one gifter badge. Hey, I learned when you are live on TikTok, people have to be giving you gift, and you guys haven't been giving me any gift. Eh? What have I done to you? Me, I didn't know, so I have not been receiving gifts. Some of you can just give me $2, $5. Now, I'm also trying to do more of consultation. So if you need serious consultation in terms of your media setup or even business, you can get in touch. You pay something small. Right now, I'm not able to answer everybody. That's why I come live. So my life there will still come, but you have to pay something small so that I can have enough time for you. Some people call you and they want to speak to you for 30 to 1 hour. I'm not able to when I have work to do. Okay, so if there's no question, I'm just going to give 5 minutes. If there's no question, then I'll be running away. But if you have a question, just put it in a comment. I will try and answer you. If you are just joining, we have the Ghana Media Tech Expo. The expo is going to be more of an exhibition. We want to bring the vendors under one roof to come and look at the things they have and the prices. I don't know why people post items and they don't like to mention how much the item is. And you have to struggle asking them how much. It's sometimes annoying. What will you prefer, a normal fluorescent audio interface or Allen and Heath? I think I'll go for the Allen and Heath mixer with a built-in interface. If that is what the church is using, then I'll go for that. Today I was at my local church and they were using Osego Stream. When you hear the sound from the switcher, it's okay, but online, when it's going online, it was terrible. You can't actually hear anything. Last week, when they used a sound card, the sound was great. Or this wasn't a sound card, they used a switcher. No, they used a audio mixer. Okay, it's an audio mixer. And the sound was great. So I'll prefer that one. Please, which software is appropriate for live streaming using your phone and the vMix? If you are using your phone with vMix, you are going to be using NDI. But the question is not clear. Which software is appropriate for live streaming using your phone and vMix is a software on its own. So using vMix and OBS, using vMix and your phone. So if you want to use your phone to stream direct, as I mentioned, make use of the Prism Live. I mean, you can do 1080. You can do 1080, so you can make use of that one, okay? But the question still is not that clear. The person who asked for the sound interface, I mean, I'll go for the other one, the second option, especially if that's what the church is using. That's, I mean, my preferred choice, okay? Next time I'll use my Canon C300 Mark II to see. I don't think that will be defocusing like this one. This one, what I would normally do is that I will lock the focus so that it's on me. And today I don't have anybody here helping me out. Everybody wants to go for a program. Okay, so if there's no question again, we'll be meeting next Sunday. If you have any question, you can send me a WhatsApp message. And my WhatsApp number there. I don't know if it's mine. I'll go and check because my secretary normally receive those messages. So I'll check, then I can change it. Please, with Prison, can you add Easy Worship to it? You cannot add Easy Worship to the one you are using the phone to stream. But if it is the desktop one, that one works like OBS. You can add your Easy Worship to it. So were they streaming through OBS? Yes, they were streaming through OBS. Did they connect through via USB cable from MISA or SNR cable through main output? So I think this is how their setup looks like. They connected the sound from the main MISA board to the microphone, and with the microphone they change it to line to be able to get the sound from there. Then they send it to the laptop through the Type-C. Okay, so they use the Type-C cable to send the sound there, and that was where the sound was very good in the switcher. When I used the headset, it was clear, but I don't know if it has to do with the cable going to, because they are using this. There's some thin cable they were using from the Osego stream to the OBS. So yeah, that is it. Have you had challenges, and how are you able to solve it? Let me know. I want to know how to connect vMix to Zoom, especially getting the audio feed at both ends. Okay, so this is one thing about connecting from vMix to OBS. Now, from vMix to Zoom. Now, if you buy the 350 OBS and you are using it, if you buy not the Pirated one, if you buy that one, you can actually connect Zoom to that. So you can take people talking even to your production. Okay, and that works. If you are the one using pirated version of the software, then it means you have to do extend. So let me check something here. So you extend. You extend and go to Zoom and go and pick that video. It will be vMix video. So if I go to add input and I pick my video feed and I'm streaming, they say I don't have enough resources. Let me close it then. I have to get somebody to really look at my desktop. It's running slow. Okay, so somebody is saying you can also try free show, like the name says, it's free. Without the transmitters, can you use the Prism to stream? You can use it to stream. They also have something, Prism lens on the same network that should work. But those things are not that reliable. I want to see if I can open my Zoom. the Zoom, I have to sign in, and I'm feeling lazy to do that. So let me open Teams. It's the same thing. Today was great, but network messed me up. Sorry. As I always say, Ghana and network. What is the most high quality way to OBS? If you can't, the way I showed the last time how you can use your transmitter, if you can, then you have to use NDI. And maybe that one sometimes not reliable. Those who have been using it will tell you that Charlie is not easy like that. Okay, so Clarence is saying that make sure you are on the same IP address when connecting with Prison Lens. That's true. Also, make sure your phone is not far away from your router. That's what I'm talking about. If your phone is, I mean, you'll just be cutting. So I normally don't enjoy it. Okay, so I want to see if I can start a meeting. So this is my Teams, and I'm going to start a meeting, and this is my VMix. So if I click on external, I'll be sending this video out. So this video is going out. And this is my VMix. So what I can do is to go to camera and pick the VMix video. So you see it showing here. So if I enable the camera, so it's the same way, this same video, I can pick it in Zoom, I can pick it in OBS on the same machine. Now when it comes to audio, we are not able to send audio from VMix. I don't know if somebody can do it, but I use a virtual cable to do it before. But one nice thing about it is that if you connect your sound card, you can still go and pick the sound. As for sound, you can pick the sound. So you see the Rodecaster video chat and then the stereo. You can pick this sound in a lot of applications, it will still work. So I just pick the sound direct from the capture card connected to the system unit, and it works. Okay. So you see it's showing here, and the same thing playing. So anything I change will quickly change here. As soon as I change it, it will change here. So it's the same way you do your Zoom. Okay. But for the sound, what I'll do is that as for the sound, I'll go and pick the same Rodecaster, and the sound will be coming in. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Please, do you have video tutorials on OBS? I've done some part of videos on OBS, so you can go and check. But if you want me to do a full video, I'll try and see if I can do that for you. Okay, so thank you very much for joining my live for today. Sorry, my camera was defocusing more time because there's nobody to control it for me. Next time I will make sure I lock it. I'll let somebody lock it for me so that we are able to have very clear and not blurry videos. Okay, so thank you. I will see you next Sunday. Now, next Sunday, what probably I'll be doing within the week, I will be doing, I'll be going to the e-church. We've started an e-church. We have a studio. So there's a studio at the top, then there's also an auditorium, very big auditorium down. And they are installing the LEDs. Once they are done, I'm going to do a video from there to show you. Okay. So thank you very much. Please keep the date for the church media. Okay. Thank you.
To light, we share His grace. In every shot, we find our place. Lights on, kingdom called. We stand to serve. We give our all. Pixels and purpose, hearts aligned. Spreading the gospel, frame by frame in time. Church media, we rise and shine to lift His name through every line. Ooh. We craft with vision, we speak through art, creating moments that stir the heart. Every post and every stream carries the echo of heaven's dream.